I'm probably going to be doing at some point a comprehensive look at the thaw with my own thoughts. Now, I'm probably going to wait a while since everyone and their dog has already done it. But I think just a couple points that do need to be brought up about it. I want to talk about history and religion in general. And it's something that I think a lot of people seem to have forgotten. And it's something that I grew up a lot with. So I definitely noticed it. And this is that religion isn't one cohesive group. Yes, there's a lot of things, especially within Christianity, that most Christians agree with it and accept. But there's a reason why religion isn't allowed in schools as being taught as truth. Because the Catholics and Protestants didn't want it. Because there were fights over whether or not one group could teach their version of Christianity over the other. Protestants didn't want the Catholics talking about their nonsense. At least according to the Protestant, being grown up Protestant, that's what a lot of us felt. And the Catholics didn't want the Protestants teaching their kids stuff, especially that Catholics were wrong. And so a compromise was made to make it so that neither school would promote either religion, and public schools would remain neutral. And this is an important thing, because not everybody is going to want to have your type of Christianity forced in schools. Creationists want creationism in schools. Well, how about the majority of Christians that accept evolution? How about they force theistic evolution into schools? Well, that's not what you wanted. Well, that's what you get. They're going to teach that the Bible is this way and that way, and you're going to disagree and get pissed off and cry persecution. The schools can't teach religion. What if it's Muslim? You know, we have the same problem with prayers. The issue is not being able to, that kids can't pray in schools. As the old saying goes, as long as there's SATs, there's going to be prayer in schools. You know, kids are going to try to find some way to get through some of the tests. The issue is who gets to put prayer. Who's going to be doing the school-led prayer? Is it Catholics, Muslims, Satanists, Hindus, Wiccans, Buddhists? To be fair, everybody has to have a turn. Is it every day of the week a different religion gets to do the daily prayer? Is everybody going to be happy with that? Is everybody going to have to pray to Mecca if the majority of kids in school is Muslim? Like, just how far do these things go? And where do you respect people's rights not to believe or follow a group? You don't get to force your beliefs, because chances are it's not always going to be your beliefs that are getting forced. It's going to be someone else's that you don't agree with. Do you want Muslims telling kids about Allah and Muhammad and how he's the one true God, or anything like that? School has to be neutral. It can't respect one religion over another. Now you can get into certain things about how far do schools go? Can a kid have a prayer during the ceremony or whatnot? I don't think he necessarily should be allowed to, but he can thank God in his thing. It's just how far does it go into pushing a religion? And I forget who did this. I believe it was some ancient philosopher, but best way to look at it is to ask the question, if you're going into a certain situation, not knowing who's going to be in charge and where you're going to be, how would you want to be treated? Like, if you don't know you're not sure if it's going to be a Christian, a Muslim, Hindu, Satanist, Wiccan, or whatever, in charge of the school, what kind of position do you want to be? Do you want to be the minority that's forced to pray to another god? Do you want to end up like the Christians in the Roman times, where you would get punished if you didn't pray to a certain god, because you want to force other people to pray to their gods? And you can't then turn around and say, well, no, I don't want to pray to Allah. Well, you're trying to force everybody to pray to Jesus, or at least act reverent about it. In my days as a Christian, even just bowing my head and being reverent to another god would have been offensive. So would you want that? Ask yourself that. Not knowing who's in charge, do you really want to give them the power that you want to be forced on others for your religion? Ask yourself that. I don't know. Rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this, because this kind of deal ticks me off and is annoying.